I'm going crazy. 무뎌져.
Jungkook, get up. You called your sleeping husband on the bed who was literally snoring while he was getting late for his meeting. You place your hands over your hip, glaring at his sleepy head. But then you got an evil idea. Smirking on yourself, you went out of the room. You came back in the room with an ice cubes tray which was filled with ice cubes. You tiptoed and stood beside Jungkook after removing the bedsheet from his back. You huffed. This man still hasn't woken up. He is such a deep sleeper. You make your lips in a thin line and make the tray downward. You push the ice cubes out of it that fell on his back and cold. He sat up, being startled with a shocked face. Haha, OMG, look at your face. You lost control and started to laugh at him. He glared at you with his doe eyes. What, huh? Get up, you're already late. Don't show me those eyes. You tried to behave coldly. Get out of this room as soon as possible, but this time destiny was not on your side. You were pulled in bed with him on you with his raised eyebrow. What did you say? Now repeat. Your lips become dry and words halted in your throat. Him towering over you with his broad chest and his chocolate lips. On full display, his messy hairs are giving you more of a morning look. His dark eyes were just like cherry on the top. Mom is calling me. You tried to get up, making an excuse, but failed as he was trapping you fully. Mom can wait, but I can't. His eyes fell upon your lips, which you were biting continuously. Don't you think this morning is too hot for us? He whispered, leaning in as your heart started to beat too fast, your chest going up and down. How can we make this hot morning cold by taking a shower? He asked in his husky morning voice, but you yelled as he put the same ice cubes inside your shirt, laughing at you. That was a good revenge. I'm going by. He quickly got up and went inside the bathroom. John Jungkookff, you had turned from my hand when you came out. You were about to leave the room, but the shower option is still valid, princess. He yelled from shower in your dreams, saying this you chuckled and left the room. You were making juice in kitchen with your mother-in-law helping you in making other things. Why and check on Jungkook, that kid is going to be late for meeting. You giggled as she complained about her child. Mom, he will be here soon. While you both were talking, you saw him walking towards the kitchen while wearing his watch. Why, I think you should be a little strict on him for his daily routine. You can even beat him up, daughter. You have my permission. Mom, how can you say that about your own son? He pouted, standing straight in front of shelf while Mrs. Jungkookff looked. The devil is saying that don't call me devil. Mom is just teasing you. Mrs. Jun patted your head. Look at her, such an amazing wife and daughter-in-law she is. What do you do? Only take you to your bed and snore? Jung blinked his eyes, looking at you and his mom. Then go on, adopt her and give me my adoption papers back, because today you made me realize that I'm adopted. He acted sassy and went from there to dining area. Mom, you literally teased him too much. Mrs. Jung laughed with you. I know, but I wish you were my daughter and he was my son-in-law. Now you blinked your eyes at her with a dumbfounded face. Sitting on the dining table, you all were eating with Mr. John and Chung's younger brother, Hanil, was having conversation about some beach party. So I was thinking about why we don't all go to Mr. Kim's beach party. It's been a long time since we went somewhere together to enjoy. That's right, I will bring my college friends too. Are you crazy? That's their business partner party, not your college festival where you will bring those animals named human. They'll look at home. Han, he's right. It's my business partner party, so you have to cooperate this time. Okay, whatever. Hanil, here mom made your favorite cookies. Hanil smiled and got the cookies from you. Chung side-eyed you to look if you are going to give him cookies too, but you kept eating your breakfast, so he picked up a plate of cookies and placed it on the table with a thud sound. You jumped on your seat. Be careful, you said, and again started to eat without looking at him. All the time he was trying to have your attention on breakfast while you were intentionally not giving him that. Being all sulky, he went to his office, getting a peck on forehead from his mom, but not even a peck from you on his lips. You're just pranking with him, nothing much, and he knew it too. Wine, honey? Go and pack a few clothes of your and Jungkook for a beach party. We are going to stay there for the night too. Okay, that's great. I will. You smiled cheekily to her and excitedly went to your bedroom to pack clothes and other essentials. In the middle of the day, you were all ready to go to the beach. You were simply wearing a tight white top and white shorts with an oversized thin white open shirt. Jungkook came back from the office and kept ready wearing his blue Hawaiian shirt and white trousers. You all went to the beach sharing only cars. Jungkook didn't get a proper time to talk to you. Reaching the beach, you pulled the bags and baskets out of the car. Helping Hannibal, Jungkook was only staring at you. You picked his bag that was snatched by him from you. He huffed and went to the respective rooms provided to the families. After placing your belongings in your room, you all went to the main venue of the party, which was all settled on the beach. At first you met other people and host of the party, then you went a little far to have a good walk with the breeze blowing. It's been half an hour since you saw Jungkook, thinking that maybe he would be standing with his dad's business partner. You ignored it until you felt yourself in the air. You gasped at a sudden touch of someone, but when you saw his face, you relaxed in his arms, wrapping your arm around his neck. You scared me, damn it. You shook your head at him and he chuckled. You thought that you will be saved after ignoring me the whole day. That's your biggest mistake, Mrs. John. Your cheeks turned red when he called you Mrs. John. You pretended not to know, and bit your lower lip. He coughed and walked ahead. You looked around and saw he was walking towards water. What are you doing? Well, you loved teasing me then, saying this he threw you in water that wasn't deep, that at a good level to make you whole wet. He laughed at you as the same as you laughed at him in the morning. That was a good one. You glared at him but instantly gulped when he removed his Hawaiian shirt and threw it on the sand a little way. He was in his shorts, as he already removed his pants. Your eyes were glued over his chocolate skin, which was flexed. His mouth-watering abs and muscles. He slowly walked in water as the water slowly went up on his body, making you wet. You're standing there, frozen, looking, or you can say alive, drooling over your own husband. Majority of time, he would be sweet and caring, but you can swear when he showed this side of him, you can always feel your knees getting weak. The way you want to admire this piece of art, standing there as long as you can. He came out of the water after a dive, water dripping from his hair and drops going down from his collarbone to his torso, as his real-line was more prominently visible now. The shorts were tightly attached to his thick, juicy thighs. Smirk plastered on his face as he stood in front of you. He placed his finger under his chin and spoke in his most husky voice. Eyes up, hair princess, and you're literally learning so openly. Your eyes widened when he said that, and your cheeks blushed with the running hot blood in your veins. What were stuck in your brain? He leaned in as wet lips brushed with your jawline. You gasped for air that you were holding all the time. Mom is calling, quickly said, because a few people around you were staring, and that was a bit uncomfortable for you. You paused for him as he looked at you with confused expression as he rejected him. But then stopped and turned. You quickly pulled him from his neck, placing your lips on his. A smile formed on his lips as he snaked his arm around your waist. His lips moved in a perfect rhythm with yours. Pulling out, you pecked his cheek and said, I'll be back. He was stunned and happy by your bold moves, seeing you choosing him instead of caring about other people around. After a few minutes, you came back to witness him swimming still in water. Your eyes diverted to his clothes placed on sand, and an idea popped in your mind. You quickly picked them up, and hiding them, you ran away from there to hide the clothes. After a while, when Jung decided to come out of the water, he didn't saw his clothes, rubbing his face to dry it. He looked here and there, his eyes shined when he saw you figure. You were wearing his Hawaiian shirt with his shorts. Both were big on you, not that big, but a comfortable size that gave you a cute look. He forgot he's only wearing his shorts that were drenched in water and that wasn't hiding anything on his particularly. You had the smug face on, thinking you again pranked him by stealing his clothes, but guess what? He has some other idea running his mind. What do you think you're doing? He asked with a raised eyebrow while standing on sand in front of you. Satisfying myself, you moved your head back that were blocking your view because of the cold breeze. He scoffed, walking close to you, but the blowing wind was too irritating to block your view again. But his finger trailed to your face, removing them away from your face. It was already evening, and the sunset wasn't helping it to make it less romantic and arousing. You both can sense arousing aura around without looking and speaking with each other. Only I can make you satisfied on the extreme. He walked up, making you confused, but then in seconds you saw him wearing perfect white shirt with white pants. He walked to you and forwarded his hand. May I have a dance with you? You tilted your head, seeing his smug face, but gave your hand in his. He led you to a dancing area where numerous couples were dancing and lights were dim at a level that you have to focus on the other couple fully to say who they are. That was giving good privacy in public space. You gasped when his arm rolled around your waist, making you bump into his chest. His eyes were darkened and full flushed at the point, and the dim lights were making it easier to overtake the situation. Jungkook's breath hissed as his nose brushed over your cheek and his hand caressed your side up and down slowly, giving you shivers. His hot breath hit on your warm, delicate skin. He hummed only to make you close your eyes. Your hand went up to his shoulders, clenching over there. You bite your lip as his hand slid down and he legs to your inner. Your body was swinging side by side with him, and his one hand that was on your inner thighs went up in that. You almost got startled. Music playing on loud and extremely hot melody was an intense touch to your emotions. Your internals growled for his touch, your eyes half open when his finger came in contact with your. You threw your head on his shoulder, breathing heavily. He dragged his on your clothes in a slow and painful pace, making you jolt your body at his right hand gripped on your waist was only helping you to stand, otherwise you had been down for now. You pressed his middle on your at you in his ear. He growled and spoke. The much I want to take you down here, but I can't. We need to go. He backed off and picked you up in rival style, not caring for the people staring at them. You had your face in his bare chest, snuggling. He entered the room that was booked on your and his name. His hand was holding your wrist as he closed the door behind. You were startled by his sudden action when he pushed you against the wall and pressed his body on yours. As he finished, you both giggled and snuggled in each other. Suddenly, both heard a knock on the door. Can you guys please decrease that volume of yours? My room is just beside yours. Saying this, he went away while your face was all red and Jungkookff was just laying like a statue. Did he? Did he just told me to be quiet? Well, let's go for another round and you will scream more loud now. Oh God, save me.